Donald Trump is freezing up in Iran right now. He threatened that he was about to launch a massive escalation. Then Xi Jinping and China intervened and said that Wang Yi, the Chinese foreign minister, spoke to his counterpart, Foreign Minister Araghchi, in Iran. China rejected Donald Trump's social media post earlier that China said that it would not be supporting Iran. China said very strongly it is supporting Iran, that it respects Iran's sovereignty, and that they are a strategic partner, and that they strongly condemn attacks on Iran's sovereignty. This also follows Iran's IRGC issuing a statement: for every Iranian citizen killed, one U.S. soldier will be killed. We have prepared free, direct tickets to hell for you. And as of this recording, Donald Trump has held off and at least delayed the massive attacks which he was promising were going to take place for the 14th straight day of escalatory attacks as he further crashes our economy and plunges the United States into the abyss. Now, Donald Trump is behaving very oddly right now as well. What else is new? But at the White House Correspondents' Dinner where he's at, look at him right there at the table. He's making these very weird faces while he's there. Something is seriously even more off with him, and things are off with him every damn day. Now, China just came out with a statement straight out of Beijing after Wang Yi met with Foreign Minister Araghchi, and China described how deeply concerned they are over the recent escalation that takes place. They talk about that how the Memorandum of Understanding was an important achievement that reflects Iran's aspirations and the broader Middle East desire to end the war and restore peace, and that the door to negotiation should not be closed. It's a shot across the bow to Donald Trump, Marco Rubio, and the entire despicable Trump regime, describing China as Iran's comprehensive strategic partner. The Foreign Ministry of China indicated Beijing firmly supports and stands with Tehran in safeguarding its sovereignty, its security, and its national dignity. This was a direct response to Donald Trump's social media post earlier today, where Donald Trump said, certainly it is not in the interest of China for it to be participating. It would be very bad for them. Donald Trump says, Xi Jinping at our recent meeting told me he would not under any circumstances give or sell weapons to the Islamic Republic of Iran. And given my close relationship with him, I trust that he said that. Xi Jinping never said that to you, you idiot, because if you just listen to Xi Jinping's public statement, Wang Yi's public statement, and the foreign ministry spokesperson, they make it very clear. This isn't a secret. China says, and Iran responds and says that they are strategic partners. They provide military support to each other. They provide economic support, China to Iran. And they provide political support and diplomatic support to each other. Now, again, as of the recording of this video, we haven't seen those massive escalatory strikes that Donald Trump threatened when he said, I will unload the gates of hell on everybody. But what we do see is Iran striking back again against more United States military targets in the region. And we see those Patriot interceptors of the United States malfunctioning yet again. Take a look at Bahrain right here, where you'll see another Patriot malfunction, as you will see this ballistic missile from Iran strike right into Bahrain. Do you see that right here? Also, we're seeing more satellite images taken earlier today indicating that the IRGC Aerospace Force has successfully destroyed another component of the U.S. Army Patriot PAC-3 air defense system deployed at Erbil International Airport. A few days earlier, another Patriot PAC-3 launcher at that same airport was destroyed by Iran. Notably, before Donald Trump went to the Washington White House Correspondents' Dinner, His crew, his staff in the Oval Office, they were saying, you could tell Donald Trump was panicking at that press conference earlier today. Then Donald Trump had all of his blonde aides hustle the reporters out of the room. Get out! Get out right now, because Donald Trump seemed to be crumbling in front of the press. Get out! Get out, they said. Here, play this clip.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks for all the questions.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Chris.
Now, Sean McCreesh posted this video right here of Donald Trump's human printer. Some people have a different name for her. Natalie Harp, she's the one who follows Donald Trump all around. Follows him all around. West Wing aide Natalie Harp. Watch as she watches Donald Trump take questions from reporters. Now, there are so many people in the White House that have described how utterly creepy the relationship is between her and Donald Trump. She is attached at his hip, some would say, and walks around, and he refers to her as my human printer. Let's play this clip. Again, you're seeing that Patriot missile directly hit Bahrain while Donald Trump was holding that press conference. Now, the Saudi ambassadors are out there saying the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia wants peace with Yemen. We want peace with the Houthis in Yemen. Can we please do some de-escalation efforts? Oh, now they want some de-escalation efforts? This as the Houthis said that after the Saudis struck an area in the port of Hudaday, the Houthis said, you made a big mistake, Saudi Arabia. We will open the gates of divine hell upon you. And then the Houthis released this video and said to the Saudi enemy, escalation for escalation. And they showed all the targets that they want to hit. This is a video that the Houthis released, to which Saudi Arabia said, can we try to do a deal? Can we try to do a deal? Here, play this clip.
كل المنشآت النفطية السعودية والمنشآت الحيوية بهدف صواريخنا وطائراتنا المسيرة ورط نفسه في العدوان الشامل على بلدنا واتجه للتصعيد بدلا من أن يحترم نفسه وأن يكف عن حصارنا.
Now, at that press conference, Donald Trump was asked by Ducey of State Regime Media, you said today Russia and China are not helping Iran, but Hegseth said earlier they are. So what do you make of that, Donald? This was Donald Trump's response, so you can hear for yourself. Let's play it.
And you said today that Russia and China are not helping. Earlier this week, the War Secretary Hegseth said that they are enabling. So what is the difference?
Well, I don't know that they're enabling. I mean, I will tell you that President Xi said he will not partake, and President Putin said the same thing. I think, I trust them. They've had a long-term relationship. There could be some things they do, but thus far, at least, it has not been major. I don't think they'd want to have me disappointed.
And just a different story, not Iran.
Then Donald Trump claimed that Iran was begging for a deal. He said they were begging me for a deal. Play this clip.
There's a military exit where we just keep going just the way we are, and we can even make it a heavier dose, and it's knocking out everything they have. Or there's a smarter strategy, and that's you make a deal, and they want to make a deal. I just don't think they're ready yet. But they do want to make a deal. Sometimes they don't want to say they want to make a deal. They want to be the tough guys. But they do want to make a deal. There's two ways. I mean, it's you can just keep doing exactly what we're doing and take them apart piece by piece. We could do it in a more rapid fashion, which we might do. Or we can negotiate with them, which we're also doing right now. I mean, as we speak, we're talking to them.
And you said today that Russia and China are not helping. Earlier this
They ain't begging for any deal. Iran's foreign minister Araghchi affirmed during a meeting with a Russian counterpart as well moments ago Iran's resolve to prevent America from misusing the Strait of Hormuz. So I can confirm Araghchi just met with his counterpart in Russia, likely Lavrov and others. Araghchi discussed during his meeting with Wang Yi of China that the lack of security in the Strait of Hormuz is a direct result of the United States, which Wang Yi, on behalf of Xi Jinping, acknowledged, hence the statement coming out that China has the back of Iran. And let me remind you all as well what Hegseth had to say when he was testifying that Iran, he said, was not getting any support from China or Russia when they are. It's open. Here, play this clip.
Important and will make a big difference for our farmers right now. So thank you for that. Secretary Hegseth, are Russia and China helping Iran? And if so, how?
Well, Senator, as the chairman alluded to, there's definitely adversary alignment, attempts to do so. And there are many ways that we deter that, some of which are and the depth and extent of it ought to remain classified, and it should. But there are ways in which both of those countries are limiting at different levels, enabling some of the things Iran is doing. Yes.
General Kane, would you like to add?
Sir, I'd rather not opine on the specifics because that would divulge what we know, and I never want the adversary to know what I know. I just want to know it.
And hopefully we'll get a chance to do that in the skiff.
Yes, sir. Happy to do that in the skiff, sir.
There you have it, everybody. Let me know what you think. Hit subscribe. Let's get to 7 million. Thanks for watching, everybody. We appreciate you so much. Oh, did you get a copy? Did you pre-order? Did you pre-order? Pre-order. I think there's the QR code somewhere over here. Pre-order. It comes out October, but it really is helpful if you put in the comments WTF if you pre-ordered. Thanks for watching.
Hey, if you want the full story, how democracy got here and how we take it back, pre-order our new book, WTF America, today. Just scan the QR code or click the link in the description. Let's do this.